Welcome to the podcast series, Small Business Survival Conversations. Through our weekly conversations, we hope to provide you with strategies and insights, knowledge and expertise to enlighten you as you work to build and grow your business.
Good morning, small business warriors. Welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation. I'm your host, Anna Steinfest, and today we're diving into a topic that every small business owner can relate to: setbacks. I know, we all face them. Unexpected challenges, roadblocks, and moments when things don't go as planned. But here's the truth: setbacks aren't the end of your story. In fact, they can be the fuel that drives your greatest growth. So, by the end of this episode, I will share actionable strategies to turn your setbacks into strength, plus a healthy dose of inspiration to tackle the week ahead with resilience and purpose. So, let me start with a story. There once was a water barrier who had two pots. Each day he carried them on a pole across his shoulder to fetch water from the river for his master's house. One of the pots was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water. The other pot had a crack, and by the time the water barrier reached the house, it was only half full. For years, the water barrier made the same journey, and the cracked pot felt terrible. One day, the pot spoke to the water barrier and said, "I'm sorry for being so broken. I failed you all these years." The water barrier smiled and replied, "Have you noticed the flowers along your side of the path? I've always known about your crack, so I planted seeds on your side of the path. As we walked, you watered them, and now we have beautiful flowers to decorate the master's table. Your imperfection has created something extraordinary." As small business owners, we all feel like the cracked pot sometimes. We focus on what's going wrong, mistakes, failures, missed opportunities, and forget that those very cracks can lead to something beautiful. Just like in the story, setbacks and imperfections can create unexpected opportunities if we are willing to shift our perspective. So let's talk about how to take this idea and make it work in your business. The first step to resilience is changing how you see setbacks. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" I want you to ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every challenge holds a lesson or an opportunity for growth. You just have to look for it. For example, if a big client leaves, it might feel like the end of the world. But maybe it's an opportunity to diversify your client base or focus on a new market segment. I want you to shift your mindset, and you will start seeing cracks as chances to plant seeds. Also, when setbacks happen, it's easy to get stuck in frustration over things beyond your control. I know, I've been there too. But dwelling on those things wastes your energy. Instead, I want you to focus on what you can control. For example, if you're dealing with supply chain delays, you can't control the global logistics, but you can improve your communication with customers, manage expectations, or look for alternative suppliers. Taking action on what's within your power keeps you moving forward. Also, resilience doesn't happen in isolation. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you: mentors, fellow entrepreneurs, or supportive team members. I want you to share challenges with them and you might gain new perspective or solution you hadn't considered. I want you to think of your support system as the flowers growing along your path. They're there to remind you that even when things feel tough, you're not alone. And beauty can still come from imperfection. So here's my challenge for you this week. I want you to take one setback or challenge you're facing right now, and I want you to reframe it. I want you to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What action can I take to move forward? And who can I reach out to for support and advice? I want you to write your answers and commit to taking one small step today. You'll be amazed how much lighter you feel when you take control and focus on solutions. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of Monday Morning Motivation. Remember, small business warriors, setbacks aren't the end of your story. They're just part of the journey. With the right mindset, they can become the stepping stones to your greatest successes. I'm Anna Steinfest, reminding you to dream big, stay focused, and never let a setback define you. Join me next week for more inspiration and strategies to help you thrive as an entrepreneur. Until then, keep moving forward and look for the flowers along your path.
You've been listening to the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And don't forget to join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, hook up with us on our Facebook group at Small Business Survival Tools and Tips. Till next time, thank you for listening.